Well, hello. Hello. It has been a long time since I actually made a recording. I've been away again. This is the region view without the transport. Thought I'd start here because I'm sharing on what we have so far. And the city shouldn't take too long to load because I haven't really done much yet. I did the last video on the series, which was a while back, and since then I have done lots of little things, just playing around, bits of spare time, but nothing particularly well, camera worthy really. Well, it may be in bits and pieces, but nothing in one big lump. So this might be one of those boring ones where I do some planning, but a bit of planning isn't all, but also might do some preparation for a rural area. And the game's making a liar of me. There we go. So we do a quick little overview of what we have. So to the west there is Porto Reggiano. I think that might have something to do with why the game's a bit slower. I did plop the electricity, water, garbage, that sort of thing. So before I went away at the big end of May, I was landscaping here. Then when I came back, which may or may not be in the video that I did make, I started undoing that and did this thing where the railway line would come across here, cut across the city like that. It was yesterday evening I put down this station complex. This tends to blot, so I kept the line way away. This comes down here to the high-speed rail, which as you can see is where the garbage is. I've probably gone over OTT with it. Just see how much this is costing me. Yeah, it's next to nothing. So this is our central station here. I did anticipate putting a station in here, but at the moment I haven't. I've gone for a smaller station. We'll see if it needs must, because there's not really huge amounts here, because this area really marks the boundary of what will be rural or mountain. So anyway, that comes around the motorway. I had intended to drive around, but I figured it would be handy to have a motorway going across as well. So it's going to be a busy area, but it's going to be quite low density, so we'll get away with that. And then an industrial area around here, maybe some, but I'm not quite at that stage yet. I'm reasonably pleased with this junction. I figured that we would have to have some sort of interchange, and also that they would want some access to local amenities. So I kind of hit two with one, and I started putting in some rurals. I figured at this point now it's going to be rural, maybe with a little bit of commercial there for out of towners or something. I haven't completely decided, but for now, again, I don't know how long I have, and I don't know how my bad. I should. This could be interesting, isn't it? I figured I wanted to continue the rolling hillside a little bit, and I might build a railway tunnel. Although this might be a good place for a little village of sorts. But that's what I'm going to plan now. Without doing any of the zoning or anything like that, we'll leave that just yet. Looks a bit rugged, which is fine. Okay, so I think a village here by the seaside might be good. They probably want some better road access than this. In my head at the moment, I'm getting vibes of northern Portugal, just to the south of Porto. The long stretch of coastline with a railway running down towards between Porto and Lisbon. Can we get a tunnel there? Well, we don't have to have one. I don't know how that's going though. This is where I now spend the rest of the next few minutes just undoing what I've just done. Well, the railway has to be flat, that's a straight non-negotiable. And this will go to the city to the north. So we might, Cinderella might just get her railway station, tunnel. Maybe if it stretches out a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Sorry for wasting your time. It doesn't have to come out all the way. We can match it up with here and then see what the terrain gods allow us. Okay. Let's see what we have. I think that is definitely a good place for a little village. Well, that's not actually seaside; it's a lake. Could be the Como, New World. Oh, look at that! That's maybe we take it here. Can make that look a little bit realistic, or at least a little bit more jagged. Yeah, that's not so bad. It's not quite conforming to the northern Portugal scene. Just gonna go overlook at my map, just to see where this, my plan to see where this railway line is supposed to go. And it is indeed now going straight up. It actually has a little bit coming off and going over here. So there would be a railway junction of sorts, but that probably works out better. That's the whole point about plans, is that you adjust them and make them work. I don't think I've ever once planned a city and it So what's the problem there? No problem. Finding the urge to do something a little bit more fancy than I normally do. Problem is, for a lot of these bridges, they look very bad. At low levels. Yeah, well, I suppose it doesn't look terrible. I have been using this one recently. It looks quite nice for a sort of traditional looking bridge. That does look nasty, and on account of the height, that does look nasty. Oh, that's a nice looking bridge. Must be a new one in the NAM. Alas, it is. Oh, it's okay for ferries. Wow. That's a single track, so it's no good. Yeah, so these ones, they're quite nice. The height of that is okay for ferries, really. Well, the height might be, but the gap between them isn't. Okay, don't worry, I will. I do quite like that one as well. Given its rural setting, I think we'll go for that one. Also have to be careful to allow decent room between the highway here, and at the same time I'm just levelling the land now. There's no mountains here. I want this to be level, so this is still prepping. We're rural prep, maybe some planning, we'll see. I don't mind that it's coming down, that the land over here is higher. Oh, that looks a bit nasty, doesn't it? I do hope that the texture is fixable. That might be a thing, since these bridges are the way they are. I can't help thinking that the skin for the Maxis highways couldn't be better tailored. I remember not too far in the past, well, it's probably about a year ago now, that this was the last city tile in this same region. I have a different version of it now. I was refitting before I gave up, before I did my two larger cities, because to be honest with you, life is too short and sometimes there's only so much punishment you can take. And redoing the transport there was a form of punishment. So I'm just going to level this lot out. So there is nothing on the tile to the north, which incidentally is here. I'm still very wary of upsetting the land. And that's a little bit better. It's not perfect, but it's a mountain region, so I'm not expecting it to be perfectly flat. But let's be a little bit less cowardly than that. I'm expecting it to be a little less jagged. Yes, I have to be careful now. And one must select. So I'm beginning to sound like the Queen, aren't I? A height which I don't really want to deviate from. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to worry too much about crossings because it's a rural area here, so I'm not happy with that though. This will either make it or break it. Oh. Jury's still out on that one. It looks interesting, you know, I suppose it looks natural. Okay, so there are major connections. We might do more, might not do more. Let's drop a save. There's not going to be much going on here. Just thinking in my head, please do relax and enjoy the show as much as possible while my brain, the hamster in my brain, is whirring. I think the first prerequisite is a smooth curve. See if I can get away with one without being terribly destructive. I think I have been terribly disruptive. I mean, probably works out a little bit better than what I had. There was going to be a farm here. I think this might be too tight. The inability to put a smooth curve, that doesn't glitch, he says. That doesn't glitch. I think we can do better here. Again, that's the whole point of the plan. And who doesn't want a nice roundabout? I can flatten it out a little bit too. That can sort the gradient out there. And I think there's a height glitch there. At least there was. There we go. These farms should be sufficiently out of the way to not really be upset about the traffic noise. Shouldn't be too much going through. Oh, I mean, that's so annoying. I'll drop a save once I put some smooth curves in. So we'll put in what we can get away with. The wider curves, the better. I'll put one there because I fancy a winding road. The sort that you really want to drive down. I didn't leave any room for a station. They have a bus service, it's okay. Oh, really? Yeah, there we go, that's nice. Okay. That's having the opposite effect of what I wanted. I wanted to bring it down slightly. Okay. I've succeeded in levelling it. Eek. There is room for a station here, maybe. And I suppose railways are long distance transport methods. What I want to do though here is to ensure that the level is as hopefully that won't glitch. Yeah, that actually looks like it's come down nicely too. I don't mind a little bit of difference, just not on curves really, unless it happens to really look good. I think here we're good for another roundabout. think here we're good for a little village. It's actually worked out at... Yeah, it's going to be a mountain town as well, rural, so... Oh, that's a shame. I like to keep that feature as it is. See what we can get away with, although I don't think I'll be getting away with anything. Probably the best I can hope for. Okay, so what have we got? We're going to have a road probably going up here, but that's going to be a job for after the next save. Now we'd probably do want some kind of road link here, because these people can't get to this motorway. Well, they can. Well, it's not terrible, I suppose. But I think another road bridge will probably be suitable. You can have your station here as well. Ah, that's why. Screaming at you, thinking, why are you putting a railway there, you silly person? I'm just going to leave that there as a placeholder. I like the idea of the road following this little curve, you see. As he proceeds to completely destroy it. I apologise if you can hear any noises outside. That's the Great British Summertime. It's a Friday night and children are out beyond their bedtimes, or even not at bedtimes, but they're, you know, it's finally warm enough to go out, to be outside out of daylight without freezing yourself to pieces. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit more noisy, and of course the windows have to be open. I want to zoom out here. Oh, that raised it now. How does that look? Could probably get away with lowering it. Oh, apparently not. Okay. I know that doesn't look so abrasive as a gradient goes, and I can make up the gradient. Oh, wrong menu. I can make up the gradient at a later time. That's the theory. That looks good. Looks a bit natural. Yeah, rural stuff does tend to take a lot more effort. Now you see there the gradient was a bit off from that. It's actually higher there. See what we can get away with. So we are going to be higher here, and we definitely don't want anything too flashy, but nothing that looks terrible either. That looks reasonably modern. Be careful of the money situation. See, that there is lower, so the ground is naturally higher there than it is here, but that's I think that comes under realism, so that's okay. This is that weird thing from earlier, so I think we probably do need to keep this level now where possible. It will probably be wise. I think we do need a level crossing somewhere. Well, there's no think about it, we do need a level crossing. Might be a bit close. Well, there's no doubt about it. It is a bit close. Yeah, I was glad that went down. This can be another little town, so we have to be careful what we put here. So I think a roundabout is in order. We just have to be careful what we put on the other side of it. Set of curves would be nice. I think anything of any real consequence is going to be tricky. See how that goes. Coastal road does look nice. How long have we been going for? 35 minutes. Great Scott. Well, whoever is outside my house, or there's a green outside my house, which they're not actually outside my house, but they're outside my house, but they're not, you know, intruding. They are celebrating that I have decided to level the land. Might keep that there for some variety. Yeah, that makes it look a bit natural. And that'll clearly be a slope road, so we'll decide where we're going to. Keep this little settlement at a certain height. Don't know what we'll do here yet, but keep it level a little bit. Okay, that's what we can get away with. That's what we will get away with. I have some fairly level ground here. So as far as education goes, we'll have high school. We'll leave that be a bit wild. Oh, good call. Didn't see this bit. Don't have to worry about that bit yet, so that's okay. We'll probably do something with that. We'll keep it rugged. I'll go with that one because I liked how that stuck out. And we just demolished it anyway, which is a shame, but never mind. These things happen. I think we need a roundabout. Oh, that's already smoothed. Okay, I think we need a save at this point. And we need to think about how it's going to interact with this highway. think we also need to introduce some sort of because it is high on both sides. I mean, if that's the way it wants to be over here, we can get it down on the other end. Let's do it with the railway. Okay, so we've lost a connection piece, but that's not going to be a problem. In fact, we can very easily do it again. There's nothing on the other side, so if it wants to reconcile edges and have a force 9 earthquake, it can knock itself out essentially. We've got a bit of a plane, which is good. Looking at the plan, that might be a little bit the bottom of a mountain, so we'll keep that. Just keep it like that. And level the land. Yeah, keep that a little bit raw. This takes more effort, but you can level a larger area with less mouse clicks, which is always good. Yep. One is not unhappy with that. All we have to do now, pardon me, is level down. Immediately that looks better already, doesn't it? Ah, we're going to have a problem on this side. So let's save that. I was hoping to do more in this video. I mean, we're coming close to that time, aren't we? So here it's perfectly safe to reconcile edges and suffer the consequences. I do like this tile. I had a very nice in the other region. I've still got the region, obviously. I have backups and I have the live files, and I won't delete anything. I've got regions going back years. A very nice settlement around this little lake. Had a kind of Swiss feel to it. So anyway, we just had to go there briefly. Never ever reconcile edges on a tile where you've done any sort of infrastructure, like bridges or tunnels or real highway junctions, or even any other kind of sort of roadness, maybe possibly including the network widening mod. You are asking for trouble. Do so with a backup, and well, maybe even have a couple of backups actually, before, during, and bloody well afterwards as well. You can never have enough backups. That's the only advice I would give. Or just or just don't do it. There we go. So that's that bit sorted. Yeah, might be good for a fishing thing there or something. I don't know. Or a supermarket. Let's do this now. So we need to decide how this is going to meet the highway. I was thinking, is that too close? Is that too close? I was thinking to myself. You're gonna have to forgive me. I've been a little less strict on the roundabouts, the roundabout filler, but here I am demanding nothing less than my manicured grass texture. And there might be some swearing if I click past it, or past it. Yay! That wasn't so bad at all. Okay, we should be able to get away with that. There we go. That's the easy way to have a nice, compact Real Highway 4 junction. Now, over here is a good opportunity for a train, really. Maybe just a mountain road. We'll see how we do rural. There is some scope for ruralness here. We will have our day. Do we want an avenue? I think this will be another town. I mean, again, there will be a station here. Might be overkill. I haven't completely decided what I'm going to put in most of these places yet. Looks like a top of a helicopter. How does that work? Oh, that's going to be some traffic jams. But I do like that. I'm not expecting this to be very busy. That's probably too much. I do have to put a station in and get the road to curl round. Oh, not an avenue. Okay, that doesn't look half bad. It doesn't look half good either. Haha! Let's... I mean, the station doesn't have to be here. And there's nothing to say that we can't have two there. I think that looks better. Let's see what we can do in the way of railway stations shortly. We'll leave this avenues to get through. Really? Okay. Let's just try this for a second. Yeah, that's too soon. That's also a bit glitchy. Oh, are we going to have a problem here? Are we going to have a problem here, my friends? glitchy as, isn't it? Okay, that's weird, but I think this will be a residential area. Okay, still got to do by the mountain. I'll probably do that next time. We have this area here. This will turn into the same. I'm going to have this going over there. This has been a 56 minutes or so. Whether it becomes a thing or not, I don't know. I think it probably will because I did the introduction. But right now, I think a save is in order. I'm not quite done yet. I'm going to finish this little area here off. Now, yeah, I do like that, but that's a tad too much. So I want something a little bit alpine looking. I have something potentially in mind. Yes, that's a bit too maxis. We do have these. There is another one, I think, somewhere around. And it's not that one. That is definitely out of place here. Now, the problem we have here is that will stop all through traffic. Damn it. Guess what? Damn it. I also wanted to do some single. Track railway work. But not now. They have quite a low capacity, these ones. I'm not happy with the way the gradients turned out. It looks incredibly wonky. So I think we're going to change that. I'll carry on for a little bit, but I'm not anticipating being much more. I suppose this will be a two-parter. Let's put the railway station in first, and then we can do the turnout and everything else at the same time. But later on. It would help if I picked the right menu item, wouldn't it? I think I have some other stations, but I do like the design of these, and I suppose it matches the aesthetic that I'm going for. If I had more room, I'd use fractional angle and really separate it out. Said nobody in the countryside ever, because they've always got lots of room. You're gonna make me do it again? Oh no. Let's put this in here now then. How much of your lives have I wasted just by doing this? One little station. I'll probably get the hump later when it starts blocking traffic as well. Go. That doesn't look so bad now. Yeah, we need a little church or something. We can do a little road. Some curves. We have all the space in the world here, so ooh. Yeah, that's okay, we can do something with that. Now, to break from tradition, I think that will do. Okay, so do we want to put a station in here? Let's drop a save, we'll put our stations in and then we'll call it apart. I think we've got a bit more room here. We don't have enough room. It's a shame. I do that. Don't take my bridge away. Thank you. That's a shame. We can sort that out later on. I suppose we should probably sort that out soon. I'll decide another time what I'm going to do there. The good news is the railway station isn't so far down the menu that it's troublesome. Yeah, just got to think carefully about this. It appears there's a child crying now. Please be absolutely assured that no children have been harmed in the making of this video. Despite reports to the contrary. There we go. Really don't really want a railway station there. It's going to be farm area, so they don't want one. It's only in the areas where there's going to be a town. I mean, I can maybe put one here, but it's possible we'll build a freight yard here. Let's drop a save. I've got to find the freight yard. Actually, before we do that, let's go to the fraction angle. Let's have keep an eye on time. 1 hour 10 minutes. I think this is the. Oh, never say never. This will probably be the last piece of railway stuff. I do today. I went with fractional angle just to get away from that. The mound. There's going to be industry around here, so they want to sell their wares. But let's just find the station out. So no, it's around here somewhere. It's just after here. I think it's just before here though. Might be wrong. No, it could be around here. Oh, I don't think it's usually this far down. Oh, let's try again. Today's episode of Let's See What We Can Get Away With is a bit lacking in excitement and challenge, isn't it? Find an item on your menu. That's it. Oh, hold on. Put it the wrong way around, did I not? Yeah. Well, I'm assuming I put it the wrong way around. There's a lot of self-doubt over here now. Oh, fantastic. Try that again. Yay! I know it's very high capacity, probably overkill, but I'd like to think it's fairly realistic looking. It's gonna glitch. Oh, we got away with that. Perfect. Because they're gonna want motorway access as well, you know. Might even build them a bridge. Might even build them a bridge. Okay, I think we're coming to the end of this now. Just look for any more areas for railway stations. I don't really want to put one here. I mean, I could potentially put a freight yard over here, but I don't want to do that. Here we've got the big station. I've got a little one. I might put a bigger station here at some point, but I don't want to do that yet. It's freight time. I'm quite happy with that. I suppose there's potential here. So that's it. Let's drop a save. This is going to be the can I get away with something. Now I do not want to have terrain problems in this city here to the south, which of course is the left as we're looking at. for the simple reason that it's a very developed city, and now I've put some sort of levels of infrastructure, I don't want to lose anything. So we're going to keep this well away from the edge of the tile. That should do it. Let's go up. So I'll do some more rural work in the next one. This isn't going to work, is it? I've been too cowardly. Well, we have a save, so it's not the end of the world. Let's be ever so slightly less cowardly than that. Let's do this bit first. Okay, that's fine. Just won't do the fractional angle. It looks nice. Space is not a premium. But at the same time, I am only somewhat of a lunatic. I am not completely deranged. Now we've got to find that again. It's too far gone there, isn't it? Or is it? There we go, that wasn't too painful. That might, not now. I might try and put a railway station in there. This is potentially a residential area, you see. Oh, nice. Should probably be okay. It has road access. Let me very quickly, before we call this apart, at 1 minute 20 seconds, just do something now that I have in my mind that I will not remember next time. Just put some concrete in there to make it look like it was intentional. So there we go. That's been quite successful. I didn't do as much as I wanted to do, but A railway station here has got some merit. They've got a station. There's a station. And you know what? They don't need a station. No. Rural towns here have a station. I might maybe do some sort of extension along here at some point. But probably not. I'm quite happy with that. So we're going to do this rural area, well, plan this rural area next. And then it'll be the zoning and all that good stuff. And I'm going to start that here. So, ciao for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for allowing me to bore you. And see you next time.